This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Missouri State Bears. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Raging Cajuns offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Howard. Makes the grab down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Raging Cajuns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jensen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Missouri State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Joyner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got him downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man, it's Howard.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Raging Cajuns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Caught over the middle. It's Jensen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Quarterback running on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And we're even here in the first. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Raging Cajuns have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The hand to the running back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cajuns! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Clark wants to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll be brought down. It'll be third and long. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick six. Doesn't get much worse than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. He leaves it with his back. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Might as well give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
And the Bears decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Power football with the run. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Howard. Under fire. Buys a little time. Got the first down. Turns it on in midfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Raging Cajuns trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
That's caught. It's Collins. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Howard. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quick completion to the right. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Clark to fire. Got his man quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bears want to crank the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rides the back on the option to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Makes the grab, it's Williams. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Finding an escape route. The Raging Cajuns have a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Howard. Fires to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clark wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll give it to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Raging Cajuns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Clark to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Clinton. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll ride Davis here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
At the 24-yard line. And that's a first down.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Bears send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The give to Davis. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he got loose. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get...
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're setting up the screen. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Clark to fire. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The give to the tailback. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Good enough for first down.
Keeps it on the draw.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Gets open down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he added the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride Davis here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.